What's going on, sailors, and welcome back to the party. This time, we're going down the deep road of in-game progression. Topic for today, how to farm the legendaries. One thing to note right away is that there is multiple ways to obtain them, and today, we're going to focus on breaking it down. So you finally reached level 50 or 60 and decided you wanted to be on your way to earning a legendary weapon. Currently, there hasn't been any implementation of legendary armor, but that has been highly requested alongside possible PvP armor. So the first way you'll go about getting a legendary is through the questline. It's a simplistic method that guarantees that you'll be able to get one if you complete it. Only problem with it is it takes forever and was honestly the absolute worst part of the game for me. That was a quest that I felt was going to end about 4 or 5 stages before it really did. But the questline starts out in Eastburn. This outpost is located in Great Cleave and you should be able to accept it around the 40 to 50 range. Go ahead and grab the green quest from this location along with all the others just to be safe. This questline will take you from the bottom of Great Cleave all the way up to the outpost of Mountain Rise. Then once you complete the prerequisites, you'll unlock the NPCs that give the questline, along with a new journal entry in your documents that shows the legendary weapons and the NPCs that give them. This method lets you choose specifically which one you want to go for. So if you're a hatchet user like a lot of people are currently, you can choose that or decide to go for a warhammer. Once you've spoken with the NPC, the questline will take you all over the place. This is when the real, quote-unquote, fun begins. You'll take quests that have you take out like 50 mobs at a time, gathered from chests of course. Then you'll go to places like Mangled Heights where Mr. Zinc the Obstructor lives, and even over to places like Eden Grove to fight Banes. Now the second best way to getting a legendary weapon is through the Corrupted Breach train we talked about a few times. You could grab about 10 to 15 random players or guildies and start running through all the level 45 Corrupted Breaches in Great Cleave for instance. And this will give you a chance of getting a tier 4 legendary from the Corrupted Caches. You could do this pretty effectively with a group of level 30 to 35 plus people, but we want to skip this one. What we are after is the tier 5 Corrupted Breaches, aka level 65 in Shattered Mountain. These are the big boys. Now the thing to keep in mind here is that even though getting legendaries through this method is RNG, there are still ways to boost your chances, which is why I prefer this method any day of the week over questing, and also because it's way more fun. For example, if you guys remember, when I had gone over the different professions previously, you might have caught that I mentioned furnishing would be a very lucrative profession. Now the gear you want that has the perk to give you a higher chance at getting legendaries is the luck perk. Just the regular one, so not the mining, lumberjacking, or skinning. You'll find this perk on not just armor, but weapons too. And it's important to wear all 3 weapons that have luck on them because the bonus should stack. Pro tip is that if you have gems socketed in your gear, even if you don't have them held in your hand, as long as they are equipped on your back, you'll still get the attribute bonuses. Now guess what furniture makers are also able to craft besides those cool decorations? It's the trophies. And which one do we really want to get in our house? Global Luck. You'll always want to make sure that you get the higher tier luck perks on your gear, but having this bad boy too is really going to help you min-max on getting legendaries. Just look at this. I stacked up over about 40 to 50 corrupted caches the other day, and then boom! Right out of the boxes I get 2 legendaries, and not just any, I get the shields. Although I would have totally preferred the legendary sword known as Isabella's Chosen. We'll get there one day, but that just shows how efficient this method can actually be. Won't happen all the time, but it will happen. This is also a really good way to not just farm gear and money, but both faction tokens plus Azoth you can use for fast travel or buying faction gear. Which, keep in mind, you really want a gun for getting a full set of tier 5 faction gear because of the bonuses it gives you. They should also automatically come with the tier 5 gem. You can't go wrong with these pieces. And the perks give you defense against exactly what you're fighting. In regards to the breaches, you can actually run these with a group of about 5 to 10 level 50s. It's also a pretty good way to level after 50 if the other methods are occupied. It's important to make sure that you bring corrupted tinctures that you craft at a campfire to defend against the corruption debuff. And also don't forget that you can stack food buffs. I've talked about this periodically from time to time, but if you eat a health recovery food like the meager meal, but you also ate a crafting based meal like the cooked wild berries, you would get both buffs that would stack their health recovery. And then, if you've got a third one there that is warding food, like the honey glazed steak or fried egg, you get a third buff that'll stack your recovery by a crap ton. This is a method not only used in PvE situations but PvP as well, along with weapon coatings. While doing the corrupted breaches, potions help a lot as well. Don't forget to grab those. It's also possible to do these if you've got a group of like 15 to 20 level 40s. You don't all have to be at level 50 to do them. You might also be able to get legendaries from the caches you get for participating in invasions, as well as the bosses themselves. But the loot tables on those are still pretty shoddy, so it'd probably take you a while or a whole lot of luck. Speaking of luck though, make sure you wear your luck gear before you open these caches. And with that folks, those are the best ways of grinding legendaries aside from getting super lucky in the open world. Hopefully this helps you with min-maxing the way you obtain them. Thanks so much for watching, have a wonderful night or day, and farewell.